Welcome to the Heroes and Generals Walker Update video log. Let's start by immediately revealing one of the most anticipated weapons, the legendary German Sturmgewehr 44. The STG-44 is an assault rifle available for German infantrymen and is capable of switching between full auto and semi-auto firing mode. It can, like other weapons, be upgraded with special ammunition, sights, scopes, triggers, internals, and barrels. US infantrymen now have access to a converted M1-M2 carbine, which has a special modification that allows it to also shoot in full auto and semi-auto mode. And it can be upgraded in the same way as the STG-44. A few other weapons now also have the option to switch firing mode. The M1918A2, the Thompson M1A1,
the PPSH Sorak-Adin submachine gun,
the Fallschirmgewehr 42, and the Maschinengewehr 34. You switch between these two modes by pressing the key on your keyboard that equips the weapon, so in this case, you should press 1 to switch. So how do you get access to these weapons? And what about scopes and other upgrades for them? Well, let's take a look at the ribbon system and some of the changes we've made in it. The regular ribbons like physical training, infantry assault, armor assault, etc. unlock access to weapons, vehicles, combat badges, and other items. Now in the Walker update, we have introduced specialist ribbons that unlock access to upgrades and ammunition. A character can only progress in specialist ribbons for the weapons or vehicles he owns or uses in a battle. We have combined all the previous armor and tank destroyer ribbons into one single new armor assault ribbon, so now all the tanks and tank destroyers are unlocked on the same ribbon. The semi-auto and bolt action rifle ribbons are also combined into the new infantry assault ribbon. And the sniper and recon ribbons are now combined into the recon ribbon. You can earn ribbon experience through your actions in the game. Driving, flying, shooting, capturing control points, killing, running, winning battles, and so on makes your characters earn ribbon experience points. And if you wish to speed up the process, you can choose to complete a ribbon level instantly with gold and currently also with credits. The closer you are to completing a level, the lower the price will be to complete it. One of the really exciting new things to unlock is a large range of scopes now available for a number of weapons. Let's look at some of the new scopes. The M84 T-Post scope has a 2.2 magnification zoom, a T-Post reticle, and is available for most rifles. The M84 also exists in other versions, for example with a German No. 1 reticle. Infantrymen and paratroopers have access to a limited set of scopes for a few weapons, while recon soldiers have access to a much wider variety, like the Soviet PU Fine Cross scope with 3.5 magnification factor and a Fine Cross reticle, or the high zoom scopes like the ZS Zielacht Fine Cross with 8 times magnification factor and a Fine Cross reticle. One important thing to be aware of is that you can adjust the scope on a weapon either by using the spacebar for auto adjustment or by using the mouse wheel to manually increase or decrease the aiming distance. There are many more scopes than what we have shown here, and they're available as upgrades for semi-auto rifles, bolt action rifles, carbines, assault rifles, and the FG-42. The availability depends on the character class. By looking at performance stats and listening to community feedback, we have adjusted and corrected armor and ammunition settings for all vehicles to bring them closer to historical data and to get a better balance between the factions. Let me give you a few examples. The ammunition for the Panzer IV is now a bit more powerful, while the firepower of the EZ-8 Sherman and the T-34-76 has been adjusted down to bring better balance to the medium tanks. Speed, acceleration and turn rate have been decreased a bit for the T-34-85, the IS-2 and the Su-85 to bring them in line with their counterparts in other factions, as well as closer to the authentic values. By popular demand, we have revisited the factory map and made a number of changes. The A line has a new access point which is more protected and closer to the action, and A2 now has more cover inside the capture zone. The B line has been restructured, so the access point is now a radio outpost on the mountain, which, in combination with the new B2 control point, should provide a better chance for the attackers to take the factory gate. When you reach the factory halls, you will find that each capture zone has been extended to include the entire hall, allowing for more tactical capture gameplay. Aside from these changes, we've also fixed a number of annoying bugs. We will continue to improve our maps based on community feedback, and of course also bring you more maps in the future. On a final note, we're currently allowing that some of the items that previously could only be acquired with gold also can be bought with the credits you earn by playing the game. This includes uniforms, weapon skins, academy-trained soldiers and generals, ribbon boosters, and veteran memberships. As you can see, the Walker update holds a massive amount of new things and changes, so go to our forum to view the full changelog. That's all for now. Play the game at heroesandgenerals.com or find it on Steam.